a company called ProPack. We are a disaster preparedness company. This isn't really a disaster, but one of our products is used for firefighter rehab structure. That's what this is right here in this blue container. What we're going to do today is we're going to set this up. I don't know how far along you want to do everything, but we're going to set this up. We're going to get the HVAC unit, which is your air conditioning and heating system right here. We'll get all that set up and kind of go over on how to do it. The generator, you didn't get that generator from me, right? You did? I remember it being at 10,000. Alright, so generator to generator, we can crank it up. We can crank it up, but once you put gas in and crank it up, you got a maintenance piece. So it's up to you if y'all want to do that. As soon as you put gas in and turn the generator on, you got to maintain it. So, but it's up to you. How you want to do that. There you go. First things first, you go through what comes with our, this is our firefighter rehab structure. Comes with what we call an inflator deflator. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Robbie Joyner. He's in sales with us as well. He's here to also kind of learn. He's been with us about 6 months. This is our inflator deflator, which is basically like a canister vacuum. I have some younger kids, so I'm gonna forget all of the little funny double entendres I have. And one end exhales air, one end takes air in. Okay? So which one does which? Well, you turn it on and you put your hand out there. And then I'll tell you, if you want to inflate it, well, that's the one you want to use. Not real difficult. We live by the term, keep it simple, stupid. So you'll hear me say that a lot. So everything we do is kind of built on simplicity. This is a piece right here we designed to help keep you from standing there and holding the air onto the valve. You'll see the valve bank shortly. It's made of plastic. You guys are in the firefighter world, so take this and just throw it away because you're not going to keep it or you'll break it, right? You break bowling balls if you have a chance. But as long as you have it, it's pretty neat. You put it in, you twist it, a little cam, keeps it in place, you can walk away from it while it's in place. If you lose it, you didn't break anything, you just hold it there. Okay? So that's sort of what our inflator deflator is. There's a couple of pieces missing that I don't see. It has a little silver pump. Did you see anything like that? Should have been in the box. Might be in here. We'll go along with it, but there's a blue bag that has stakes in it.
Are those it over there?
Yep. Yep, there you go. Our system is a closed loop system, which means you don't have to keep air coming in it like the bouncy houses. However, you guys live up here in the Northeast. You have a little bit of a temperature change this time of year, right? It could be 70 during the day, like it was today. A front come through, could be 30 degrees, 40 degrees tonight, right? This being a low pressure system, or 4 psi, is what it takes to hold this up. If you go from 70 to 40, that air inside that tube is going to contract because of physics. And because of that, it's going to sag. This is called an air guard. You just simply pump this in, it goes into where your SCBA bottle connection whip goes to. We'll go more on that a little bit later too. But all it is just puffs a little air, keeps that pressure differential from happening.
Do you need an SCBA much? Because we're a BAC, so we run separate from the fire up here.
You don't have to have SCBA to pump it up. You have that inflator deflator. Okay. I'm saying that you have multiple options. Okay. So the power, that one does. Let's say we don't start this and it's sitting in that state, and all of a sudden you need power to turn that on so you can pump it up, but you don't because you didn't fix it. You just take this SCBA bottle, connect this to the tent, slowly let the air in so you don't freeze your valve, and up it goes. One high volume 4,000 PSI bottle will fill this up a couple of times. A couple other things that comes with it. You have a repair kit, just like an inner tube on your bike. We don't do the rubber cement, only because it doesn't survive. I have been selling these for almost 10 years now. I know one structure in Alabama, it's their training structure, that has a couple of patches in it. So it's kind of a moot point. However, you tear something, cut something, get a hole in it, you can fix it. It's pretty simple, just like an inner tube on your bike. And then it comes with a bunch of your stakes to stake it down in case you have high wind, like today. Although this is rated officially at 60-mile-an-hour winds. I've had this very structure, not this one, but one exactly like it, out in California. Y'all heard of the Napa Valley fires. That is being fueled by the Santa Ana winds. Santa Ana winds are just an anomaly. We've got all your lines from your pressure lines from your atmosphere, and it creates a lot of winds. I'm talking like 60, 70-mile-an-hour winds, steady. It's not hurricane because there's nothing associated with it. It's pure dry air. But I've had one of these up in 60-mile-an-hour steady winds, gusting to 70, 75. It was a group of firefighters trying to do a simulator extinguisher class, you know, the simulators. Couldn't keep the thing standing up. Said, can we use your structure? Said, sure. So we had 18 firefighters inside the thing doing it while the wind was, now it shook, but it didn't go anywhere. And I only had, and I'll show you these in a minute too, 4 points staked down. These things come with 8 minimum, and there's other options to stake it down too. So I really don't know what the maximum limit is of these as far as handling it, but it's plenty strong enough for what y'all can use it for. Now, when you get this, you're at a scene, you need to set it up really quick. First thing you want to do is kind of do a quick FOD walk for an object of debris. You got a really thick floor. It's mostly for trip hazards. You don't want a big rock laying there, you roll across, you're trying to walk in the center of the thing, and there's a big rock sitting there and you're tripping over it the whole time. That's the only reason you need to do that. You're not doing it to keep from poking holes in it. It's not going to poke holes in it. So you just make sure you got a little flat area, free of big rocks and whatnot, and then you take the structure, lay it out, roll it out, and start inflating. So who's going to be my crew to roll it out? Need volunteers. I got a bad back. I'm a big fat bald guy. I can't do it.
T, if you just want to grab a radio to put the truck on.
Let's move that generator out of the way as well, if you don't mind.
Hey, Joe.
What they're doing right now is they're just taking the cover off. A little trick to keep in mind when you're doing this, make things easier for yourself. Look into the side and see which way the ball is rolling. In this case, it wants to roll out that way. Okay? Not enough room to roll that way. It's 16 feet long. So what we want to do is we want to turn it all the way around to here. I have to end about right here so you can roll it out. That's just from doing it about 800,000 times, and you want to muscle it this way. This way. And that way. See how it's stuck right there? Now you're going to roll it that way. You take that off. Once you take your cover off, you just roll it out. Simple. Need more than 2 people though. Couple people out here. Bueller. Someone under the age of 18 want to help? No? Am I talking? No. Yes, come on. Sit under 18.
Who wants to help out? Who wants to participate?
Come on.
Caitlin. Come on, guys.
Don't be shy.
All right. Guess what? You're experts at rolling out in a rehab structure. Now, what you're looking for is an air control valve, which is right here. It's marked by a little piece of black that says air control.
Thank God.
Right? Believe it or not, that took many years to get Once you get in here, this is your valve bank.
You only used, I couldn't find the one.
This is your overinflation valve, or your release valve. You get above 4 psi, 5 psi. Let's say you put it up in the middle of summer at the beach. It's freaking 90 degrees. You get the 4 psi, getting hot. Now the opposite effect, right? Down here, it's expanding. Gets up to 5 psi. It will leave itself out of here. Okay. This is your quick disconnect. That's for your SEJ bottle and also your air guard. Okay. And then this is your inflation valve and deflation valve. Now this comes with a little check valve inside of it. Okay. That check valve keeps air from coming out. It'll also kind of create a back pressure if you just leave it like this in this state. Okay. So the air is now pushing in, it's trying to overcompensate for that spring, right? Because of that pressure, it can build up and cause this to overheat. Doesn't ruin it, it just stops your ability to inflate until that cools off. The way you avoid that is push this in, quarter turn, like that. Now you see the spring is compressed. You've taken that check valve and moved it out. Now you're not going to create that high pressure. What you do with this, see the cam in it? It has a bar across there. Bar, so you just match up your cam. This. Alright, ready? Now you turn it on, make sure you're blowing and not sucking.
I want to make sure the hose is plugged into the actual tank.
Wait for it to pop up. It usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes. It'll look like it's not doing anything. Then all of a sudden it'll start kind of get bigger, and then it'll just kind of pop up. Sometimes, especially if y'all open this put away yourself, if you don't do it enough, like the big down does on it, you might cross something on the inside. That means it might get hooked up. You're standing over here, hooked up, and line it up. Well, inside it's kind of caught. So what you do is you walk in one time, and you kind of up it, unpush it, it'll pop up. Generally speaking, when we reverse this process, it should fall naturally back where it needs to go. It doesn't need help. Unless you have wind blowing in one way. So if you didn't, this structure might do this. But it'll fall kind of in place. Any questions so far? Pretty easy. So far. So far. Yep. No, I'm not yet. I appreciate it. I wish you could make it home here. That little gray thing over there, that's your phone. That distributes your air HVAC, so we know we're going to set up the HVAC over there. comes with these, doors closed. Always.
Hey, look, we can
Take a little pressure off the break. There's other manufacturers that have that problem. I've never had that problem. It's just how much for easier popping up. Things not getting popped. Now, as you can see, speaking of doors, we have this door. This one is a small door, so hypothetically speaking, winter now, right? You're not going to want to have the big side doors open. So you're going to put that one out there.
You're in the video.
You can roll it up any way. You can keep one zipper down, come in and out, however you see fit. There's another door here. It's beach time. You have one on one end, one zipper on the other.
Here guys, let's see where coming with the camera.
Yeah. Now this whole thing comes up.
Sweet.
The automatic alarm. 28. 1920.
Now you have both sides, you got air going through it. So it's up to you, it's completely up to you how you do it. Oh no, yeah, you roll it up on the inside. There's, however you want to roll it up, but you have all these little clips along here on both ends. And these are your straps on the side that go up here and hold it up. Floor, obviously. This is your bottom. Your AC is sitting over here. That's going to be your input. That's going to be your return. Okay. You have these little LED lights that come in it. You have a plug. Let's roll this door up.
Tony Love is in here. How dare
Al, step it one down for a second. Go to the side. Get on the side. Fold it all the way up one time. Then fold it again. All right, now you roll it up as tight as you can. Fold, roll. Watch you roll it easy. Fold, roll.
What are you doing here? You're not paying attention?
I suggest that when you see the phone that's in your hand. 1920?
one right there.
You got an extension cord? We'll show you your lights.
What fun home?
Mine's on here, one right here. There you go.
Well, that one right there, I was going to say.
Oh, I thought it was on. I was going to yank it out of the
Nah, that was a little long.
I thought that was one on the wheels. You know what I'm talking about?
You got a human size one?
It's an outlet right back there for you. Might be close.
Give me the nail and
Plug it into the there's a plug behind there.
We got lights.
dimmer. That's just if you want to. This is something if you want to do, you can do now. Or you can do all the time. I always like to keep the valve at that long size. All you got to do is pull it down, reverse it. It's totally up to you. You got your power over here. You have your AC over here. You have your valve all in one side. I think you see it. because of this very thing. Imagine this being covered. I'd lose head height right here. However, you got Velcro. This is literally called super Velcro. So you can anything that has Velcro, you can utilize this. There's a these rings here at each connection you can utilize it, hang something off of it. There's rings right there, right here. You can utilize this off of.
What's like the weight? How much weight can we put on like the Velcro? Or
4 little Chinamen. That's the Fisher. 4 little Chinamen. They'll stand on the center of that thing. It actually is pretty stout. I mean, it's pretty strong. If you really get up there, I mean, I got to get on it and kind of pull it down. You know what I mean? Weight is not an issue. Snow is not an issue. You're going to be in here. If you have heat blowing in here, this is thin, so that heat's going to melt the snow. Even if it did, it'll sag just a little bit. You just knock it off. It doesn't snow up here, does it?
Only 2 feet at a time.
this is holding this thing.
Listen, speaking of snow, very important part here. If you get it wet, get it in here and dry it off. If you roll this thing up, look, feel it. What is it made out of? Everything is vinyl. Okay, imagine vinyl in a super dark area. Okay, it's gonna mold like you've never seen mold. If that happens, clean it like you clean anything else with mold. Then dry it again. Okay, but it doesn't ruin it. It just is a giant pain in the ass. If just understand the structure completely a little bit way down the road, because these things are very durable. We're sort of like the ugly duckling of the inflatable world. Most of our competitors have their outer shell actually adhered to their tubes. That creates a super tight look, sharp, awesome. Zumro is one of our biggest competitors. We designed this for Yonkers Fire Department because they wanted 6 of them. Zumro copied the specification because they wanted the business back. They came in at $16,000 for theirs. Same exact size, same exact stuff. They're 16 grand. What did you pay just for this? So right at 9. About $8,800. $8,800. Now, why is that? Keep it simple, stupid. I say it all the time. Our shell is not connected. It's connected by these. Why? Well, if this thing gets worn out, these things will never wear out. So down the road, you want to buy one of these, it's like $1,500. Boom, get a new shell. Tear up the floor, same thing. Untie these, replace your floor. In fact, you want a free floor, use this in like an extraction or something. You use this in your work for some type of extraction or to cover some accident or something. Take a knife, split it right down the middle, cover your situation up, take a picture of it. EMTs never take pictures of anything, right? Take a picture of it, or send the picture that you take, because we know you did, and then we'll send you a free floor. One time. One time. But the floor is inexpensive as well. But it all is simple connecting. These, I mean, if you can't operate this, then probably shouldn't be an EMT. But there's this right here is just laced in with a shoestring. It's 3 pieces, and that's it. 4 if you include the plenum. So you have vents up here in your gables. I've never seen anybody actually use them, but they're there. If you want to pop them up, let some more air in and out. If you have it all closed up, let's say it's summertime and it's raining, now you got to close everything. Might want to pop those open and let some air in and out. And again, of course, you got the windows as well. They have a piece of clear vinyl on it that comes off. So if in the summer you want the screen part, just take the vinyl piece and keep them inside somewhere. If you forget and roll it up and don't put it back, it's not a big deal. Just put it back next time you unroll it. Not going to hurt this.
Are there filters in here?
No.
What is that material? Sorry.
This is just vinyl. It expands.
We're gonna hook it up right now and see.
No, I just say because when I felt it inside, it felt like furry. Like there was like it almost
That
felt
was
like
the caterpillar you played with.
stupid caterpillar.
Never heard that one. That's a new one.
What?
And I've been doing this 10 years. I've heard a new one in 3 years, at least. And then this got new for me as well, right down the side. Actually, there's been an issue with that. They fixed it. Hey, y'all got a new one. See that right there? Usually what this does, it goes like this. Boom, and the air goes like this, which is really what you want. And what is it, heat or AC? What is it when you reverse the fan? Heat, right? We want to go up. So when it's heat, you want this to go like this. With AC, you want to blow it down. So this does both. Not that you can control it, but it does both. That's actually a new design. All right, you want to get the AC hooked up?
Well, that goes the way.
You think we can borrow this to go camping? No, I didn't know. Al, can we borrow this to go camping?
I doubt it.
Oh no, we got a heater. Come on, we put beds in there too. Yeah.
And a TV.
This whole thing.
It was.
Yeah. Or it's just for a year and we have a problem. It's easy to move. I want to switch that to the other side to make sense of the volume.
Now, this is your
John.
This is it's one of the more expensive pieces. You don't want to lose this. Okay. One end is that whatever kind of cable it is. I forget what they call it.
Cat 5.
Yeah, Cat 5 cable. So one goes there. One goes right up in there. Okay. This is your on-off switch. Be hot or cold. Tells you right there which is which. This is actually a new unit to me. I believe we plug in both. I'm gonna find out and let you know on that.
I say we got 2 plugs, so we're good to go.
So let's get one plugged over there. I'll find out if that's the case. It might be an either or. Right. It might be either or, but we're gonna do both anyway. So, what you would normally do, I'm not gonna take this apart. What you would normally do is obviously run this inside, hang this up on the inside because this is your thermostat, and you would just set it. Just simply turn it on, set the temperature higher or lower.
I like simple.
Exactly. So we have that.
Even Bobby can figure that one out. I needed that on camera, man.
Remember that.
It was on camera. You'll remember forever.
Is that plugged in?
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Where do you feed the thermostat?
It'll go through the window eventually. Right now, we just put it here to put it back in the case.
This has 2.
In and out. In and out.
Set that to the side. This is going to be your return. get good though. Like the first time, a few times, and it'll come right
I want to test get a bag. We'll get it for you. Hey, should be best not to see what they in here. He just wears that for show.
Did everybody sign the sheet for the demo? No.
Feel like can't tell the time cold yet, but I feel that.
Right here, these ones on the bottom, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Those for the heat, so.
No, you don't. You want it.
How would you run the wire into You've never done anything stupid in your life.
And then my classmate argued for me. Is that it? Like a training
It's too tight.
pancake.
Pay attention, lady.
And that's the heating unit also, you
I guess I didn't know if I didn't know if air went back to it or if one heat, one air conditioning. I don't know. Just figure that out here.
Send you that? You're all. Oh my god. Yes.
It did after the third time. It started going easier. So
How big is that unit?
1.25. On these small ones, that's all you have. The problem is the 2.5 ton is like 10 grand.
My house is 2.5 tons. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and then of course it's on cool. So it's heat. Just throw the switch down.
See, does it go with that? Does it go on the same and on the?
Yeah.
What's that other end for?
The other one's a return.
So it does go to the machine. That's what I'm
Yeah. So normally in AC, right, we want to hook this up to the other one and bring that in. So we're recircling that air, not the outside air. Right.
Where's the other? Right next to it, right?
Right. And then you go in the other hole. Now this is the weirdest thing. I don't know. Everyone asks me. I've never been told why. They do it on every structure. They cross this. In other words, your intake is there.
Right.
Sounds about
So, and look, see? They do it every single time.
Sounds about right.
So, they've never told me why. I've told them a million times to reverse it or do something. Even these guys, and no one will do it. So this is what you get. Yes, it's crossed, and yes, that's the way it is. Now we have some long ones here, so you're good. The key to HVAC is level. Okay? And you want the water that's going to come off of this not to go under here.
Where is the drain on this?
It's going to drain. Probably at the bottom. Looks like it's right here. You can see it by the gold drain. Stretch metal.
Might want to get a couple blocks of CCA or something in case you got to level it, you know what I mean?
A little bit's not going to be bad, but if it's leaning, HVAC just simply doesn't work. It doesn't like uneven ground. I don't know why. I'm not a specialist, but that's I have found you'll find 2.5 tons, and inevitably, if it's on a hill, they'll say, "Hey, it's frozen up. It won't work." Well, is it level? Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, we'll turn it off, let it defrost, put it level, and then they're ready to
Filters in this thing or anything?
I don't think so. I have I can get like a manual. I thought it should have come with it.
Yeah, this way here.
Did you not get a manual with it?
Everything you see is what we got. Okay. We never opened the thing yet.
All right. Well, I'll get a manual for it. I'll tell you what you know how to. If you have an HVAC guy look at it, they'll look at it with the power requirement and all that. We don't really have manuals for the structure, only because it's so simple, right? I can get you, if you ever have any questions about it, I have a YouTube video.
Oh, no. Get the wires from hidden.
Oh, yeah. You would run the port right over there.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you try to hang it up like over here. You know what I mean?
That way it's away.
Right. So,
Yeah. Can we reverse that? Can we do that tonight? Set it so that everything's on that side?
I will neither confirm or deny that one of these has been to Talladega.
Why wouldn't it be? This would be awesome for you.
I'm not saying it was, I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm saying it was awesome.
Are you excited now?
Yeah, I like this. Dude, it took me a long freaking time.
Christmas came around.
If you hear who's busting his balls, it was not Al's fault while I was late. Okay? We
all yelled at him anyway.
we bring these things in by the container. If you're the first one on that container, you got the long wait. You missed the last container by like a week. We had just filled it and shipped it, and his was the first one on the thing. So it's not only the first one on, but it's the last one off. You know, the process. So
I blame the director. They wouldn't give me the money right away.
I got an email from Al, like, come on, dude, they're busting my balls. So,
Hi.
Well, let me see what it looks like.
I gotta
come on in.
I was gonna use Kathy, but she was closer and she's mean.
I'm sorry, I just glossed over the question.
Stacy.
I said I was blaming Kathy.
And Mickey.
Blaming me
Oh, it's from
now.
the same spot?
Yep.
Besides, the chief is the flooding the field. I don't have to worry about you.
Now once it blows up,
Careful.
shut it and say it blow up.
Yeah, again,
Gotta edit that part out.
Yeah, you do.
You know, just in case somebody did.
Blackmail.
Yeah, right on the knife on the. So the heat comes out the same way, right?
Yeah. The other one is air going out. That's gonna, you know, in your car, when you use fresh air conditioning, it's hotter. When you use maximum air conditioning, it recirculates. This is recirculating air. It's not hooked up right now, but this is gonna go back into that, and the air is literally just gonna force itself back in, and you're gonna put cool air in the machine.
Now I get it.
And so you'll have, instead of making hot air cold, you make cool air cold. You know what I mean?
Just like,
So much
yeah,
nicer.
it's like. Good job.
I like it.
And I like that it's sealed. You don't have to have it plugged in 24/7. You don't have to have it. It's not like a bouncy house. It took a whole, not everybody has a sealed system. Somebody else did. What's the big company? I think I know their name by now. What?
The one down south, Sun.
That's the one I'm thinking of. That name.
Something.
Sun something. Sun yeah. Wow, this is a really big opening too. Really big.
We're gonna hook up the plenum so that air is over here, plug is over here, air valve will load, everything's gonna be
Everything on one
having that over there.
another way of doing this.
Well, now I'm just...
Four small Chinese people.
Are all Chinese people small? Not to be that guy.
Sorry, you're being that guy.
You got a lot of
Not like mine.
Not Chris Hemme. He ain't going up there. Yeah, put the light back and take them off.
And then you just go 180
Yeah.
degrees.
You can start working on it over there.
How does it matter?
What you want to do is you kind of keep it.
Yes, come on in. We need to go in.
Come on, Chris, we got faith in you. I wasn't even trying. Come on, jump. Shit.
I'm white, sir. I'm the new black. Jump well,
Yes. Put me on your shoulders. Exactly, yeah. We're gonna hold it.
Gotta flip it. I had the same problem. One side sticks, the other side doesn't.
Way up here.
Weirdest thing ever. Like one side, you gotta get the right side, one side is still one side. How long are you gonna be here? So I get the gals here, I tell you.
Chris? Shut up. I'm beating people for this.
It's okay. And I've taken a lot of punches before.
There you go. Y'all are experts at fixing quantums.
Ow!
There it is.
Oh no. That was loud. Ow! Yeah, man. Come here.
That feels good. I'm gonna put my head in it. Need more power, Scotty. Scotty. No. So she got a good flow. Feel it.
How you doing? How you
I
feel?
know, but I like the whole fact that I go through that.
Well, we gotta get to that piece.
How you doing?
Bet you gotta go on the other side.
The other one that we used, they would do that, and then one side would be hot, and the side would be cold.
So long, man. That's all.
I hope it's right out there. Right next to the fan. Actually, I put this behind the fan so the fans look up. So that's the side that they're gonna do it on?
So what's the black thing?
Or you can put back here. Using your voice down, angles, or tie down. You get special case got the rails too.
Oh, really?
So this
This will get used from one in Rehab.
Yeah.
We can use it to come to picnic.
Yeah, there you go. Family camp out.
Yeah, the big family camp out. We can go finally. We have something to cover. Put a couple sleeping bags.
We
you
all
know,
just
we
get
can
sleep
go.
all like one big happy family.
Just keep water away.
I like this one.
You can also put sand back. You can buy water.
ice on it, too.
10 feet long, like $15.
Now it's
Fill them with water. Put them on the inside. That whole.
Gotta put some strobe lights in.
Oh, no different color lights. Come on. Send it back. I wanted purple lights. I wanted purple lights.
You don't want to touch the fan up and down like you're not right. Got a lot of wood in the beach.
These are the water fans.
Oh, that's the water fan. Oh, they are part of it.
Put a water tube in there. That helps, hold it down. Stake a couple times. We're good. All I had was these staked right here, and that Santa Ana winds, and it would shake, and it wouldn't go anywhere. Last piece does, when we're reversing this here in a minute, we want to roll all these kind of things down. These doors unzipped. Again, never had one fail, but why have that extra pressure? So, this top right here is all of our structures have silver. It's not a fly cover. It's just simply to reflect the heat. So. Any questions?
Yeah.
Just like usual, time to put it away, you start seeing people disappear.
But if I told them I'm wrong, I went to Dunkin' Donuts, they'd be here.
Did you go to Dunkin' Donuts?
I'm starving. No, I shouldn't. I'm starving.
Hey Robbie, get that AC put away. Unplug it, wrap it up.
New tent smell.
I gotta get in one.
That'll get the only reason to get full. Yeah, exactly. In case somebody puts it in the wrong way, it's not supposed to remove it.
Oh, I gotta get one. Yeah. Prevent you from getting the water in the inside, that's what gives the right thing. People stole one. I don't know that.
We have to get rubber cement.
I wouldn't get it just in case.
Just in case.
Oh, by the way, you don't need it until you have a hole, and it's because if you need it, I'm saying if somebody messes it up, like you're in the middle of duct tape, just temporarily until you get it back and just.
That was whooping your ass.
Crazy glue.
My head.
Yeah, you were too excited about what was on it.
I just want to see what happens when it happens. Yes.
Is this the walking door?
That's the, yeah, you go over here. This is training. This is training for the firefighters.
It's a pain in the
You gotta
ass.
crawl in this way to get your gun.
No. Too big of a hole for the
Firefighters out here. Yeah.
Puppies are much fun. I think that's the thing I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did like his outfit then.
My puppy Grover died last year.
So what we'll do, we reverse this, is we pop that check valve.
You don't have to suck it up? I thought we were going to put the little pump back on.
We will once it collapses.
Bye, happy house. Oh
Now, everybody that was pretending to pay attention has to return this back, has to put it away and put it back up.
Does that include all the students that were blocking everything?
Yep.
no! I never even seen children set it up, so.
You see how it fell back in its place? So as long as you kind of leave it alone, it'll be okay. Did you go around and kind of put everything in? Kind of flop all the little loose ends kind of inside the floor.
That's very
That
sad.
would be the floor. All that does is keep it neat. And then we need about 4 or 5 people on each side.
They gave me a fuck.
First things first, is we're gonna take all the air out. So we need them But this time we need to suck it.
We're going to unfleet.
Right.
Look right now.
I didn't take it down.
This one, you don't need this.
Get out of here.
What you want to do is let it go. So you get so that far corner in looks like a vacuum that you come over here. See that piece right there? You want to wait for that. Tight like this.
When that looks like a kielbasa, we're good to go.
Right. Then you're done. Then you take that off, close it out, boom, roll it up. That's it. Now rolling it up seems logical, but I'm going to show you. Really only one way to do it is to get it back into that small container.
That's why I
I've
want
seen
to
people
know.
roll it up and it comes this big and you didn't get all the air out of it, things like that. Key here is when you don't think, if you think it's still out there in it, then let it go 5 more minutes. before you have an annual.
Still don't want to turn it on. I figured out when I was looking at it.
And I'm gonna tell you something right now. Those things are awesome. I took one of my son's birthday party this past May. It was like 98 degrees. We got it on Saturday. We can use a platform cart, with turf wheels or something like that. Really, a couple people can carry it. I've carried one of these myself. I don't like to, but I did. Two people can move this around. You get much bigger than this, that's when you gotta have a cart. We have a 2242 that weighs 600 pounds, something like that. But it's 22 feet wide by 42 feet long. So this is 11 by 16. So almost double the size. So more than double the size.
Since I played with the old one, but
I don't know, about 4 people on the side, or this side, probably start over here.
Come on, let's jump in there. Don't be shy.
yeah, let's go, G. Good. Oh, we need 2 people. I guess I'm the 4
On the
people.
other face of each other. Now, you're only in the face this way. There you go. We're going to take a fold about this big. Super technical here. You want to fold together. Wait a minute, get way ahead of ourselves. You want to fold it once, about the same, you want to fold it again, about the same. You want to do the same thing over here.
What do you do is point.
You got to be straight. Go ahead. I don't want to get any call that it won't go back in the thing in a month. Do it again. One more fold. Because I get those calls and I go, remember that conversation about the fold? I'll do it over here.
He's the corner guy.
Same thing. Actually, right here, we'll give you some advice. You take that far edge and take it all the way to this edge. Right. That didn't hold.
No, that's what I was doing.
I thought folding was easy. I thought we didn't need training on fold.
This one did. I'm blaming the lady.
Alright, ready? One more time all the way to the edge. There we go. Alright, now this one kind of went over the top of this one. In my experience, 10 years plus, is I'll take this edge you do that.
You see, take this thing.
I didn't say move it though, just leave it the way it was. There you go. Now you're gonna take this, what that's gonna do is help it compact it a little bit. There you go. Now take that far edge. That tells you which way to fold the final fold. Long time say. There you go. Perfect. Now look where we landed. Almost perfect. Almost the thing. We want to just kind of move it over about a foot. You want to pick it up? Now, start on one end and walk down it. I'll start. Kind of helps. Liz,
Out of the way, Mom.
out of the way, Liz.
Come on, lady. Beat it.
Fight me.
Did you move?
Eat it.
And that's right.
Oh, my sound is
Now
nice.
you want to get on this thing right down here, a couple of guys, or whoever, and roll it up as tight as you possibly can. Especially the wrestlers.
Now I'm giving you.
Anybody rolled up wrestling match before? No? Yeah. Okay. Same concept. Keep the edges in line.
Mercy, Max.
There you go. If it starts to get oblong, just put your knee into the top of it.
Wait for the trouble, please. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, I'm gonna fight you guys with that, darn that.
Well, ain't that it?
Let's go. Go, Art. Right there. Let's go. Go.
Ma, you pick Christmas in. You did it, you alive.
What's that? Hey, I don't want no steel.
We got about 30 shields you take. Come on.
There you go.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, so we get it. All right, no, just push it out. You're an idiot. I'm glad I said to put fuel in it.
You know, we're recording this for future generations.
What?
There was recording this for future generations.
Okay.
You got that?
Okay.
We got one here.
Strapping. Thing off. Where's that down? Well, that's not a baby feature. It's right.
So the other generator gas, so then we have gas.
Is there gas right outside the door?
Now y'all are officially experts at compact inflatable structures. I give you a certificate, but that'd be ridiculous.
Can I have one?
Any questions about that?
Hi, how to set it up?
Honestly, no joking aside, all joking aside, whatever that thing is, if you ever need me to call my cell, I'll always answer. I don't call you right back.
So,
Walk you through any issues you might have.
If we would have put this out for a call, how many people would you need on this?
Good question. I've done this for a long time and done it a million times. I could literally do that by myself. It's better with two. The more people you have that know what they're doing, the better it gets. Minimum requirements, one person in decent shape who could muscle a couple 100 pounds at any given time, they can do it. Doesn't matter what section.
All right, so when you call for it, me and Bobby need to come down. And Alex, if you have
So I said you don't want to see this, but everyone wants to go.
Yes, make sure you show this off to all your little festivals and things like that, so
we're gonna have air conditioning for PR next year.
So the departments in your neighboring towns that come visit the festival see it and go, what is that? And tell them, might get a steak dinner out of it. That's what I'm talking about. Take that out of there.
Oh no!
I got a lot to edit. No, I'm keeping that.
I'm just saying if it was illegal, I don't mind doing it. But it's a good product, it really is. You won't replace it. You might replace parts, but you won't replace it. It'll be there. Just take care of it, like anything else. It's a piece of equipment, so if you take care of it, it'll take care of you.
Thanks, good.
Yeah. Thank you for everything. Appreciate it.